everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today's video is going to be a Sephora haul. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I have been going to Sephora every so often when I get the chance just to look around. There are a bunch of new products that have been coming out recently, and I want to take out my hands on some of them. 95% of the time when you do see a haul from me, it is typically a couple of trips to Sephora and either an online order here and there. So I do have a lot of stuff to go through. I have a lot of great things that I'm very excited to play around with, and I wanted to share them with you. So I hope you all really enjoy this video. I know so many of you love hauls. I love watching hauls. I love filming them. I also love buying for hauls specifically. So I hope you all really like it. But if you want to see what I've been picking up from Sephora recently, then just keep on watching. So I have this ginormous ass bag to go through. It's pretty freaking heavy. So I want to take the heaviest things out first. These are two new palettes. These are the Sephora Pro Pigment palettes. I have the editorial version as well as the warm version. Now I first picked up this one. Of course, it's a warm tone palette. You guys know me, but I just had to have this. I actually really like Sephora eyeshadows. I've tried their single ones before and I really did like them. They are a little bit pricier for a single eyeshadow and from it being Sephora collection, but I do have a couple in my collection that I enjoy, so I thought I would give these ones a go because the palettes just look so beautiful. These are so heavy. I believe they are $69. They are limited edition, but you open it up, you have a beautiful sized mirror. You also have a little sheet in here that has all the names on it, which I wish this was attached, and then you have all of the gorgeous eyeshadows. So this is the warm palette. Isn't that just stunning? I know we have so many warm palettes on the market right now, but I just reach for them all the time. You do have a mixture of matte shades as well as shimmer shades in this palette, so I was just totally drawn to getting this one, that I had to get the editorial one. I've really been trying to incorporate more color on my channel as well as just in my makeup looks, wanting to practice, so I thought this would be a great way to add some color. This one also does have some neutrals in it, but the color in this one is gorgeous. The outside of this one is like a blue holographic print. They're so pretty. On the back it just says what the name of the palette is. You have the gorgeous shade. I have used this one right here. It is absolutely gorgeous. These are so insanely pigmented and so creamy. I do feel like they did amp up the formula of these eyeshadows, so I have been really enjoying them. Another eyeshadow palette I had to pick up was the Kat Von D Shade and Light Glimmer palette. So this is the sister palette to the matte one she came out with a while ago, and I just love this. Again, with the holographic packaging, it has a little bit of that glimmer to it. You have all the shade names on the back, which I like as well. I sneak peeked this on my Instagram account, my Snapchat, and you guys went ham because this is so pretty. I do want to do a whole video on this palette in conjunction with the other one that she has that is all matte, just because I think this is absolutely gorgeous. There are different finishes of shimmer shades in this. There's some foiled, there's some satins as well as metallic, and a couple ones that are a little bit more glittery. As you can see, there are different variations of like how glittery these are, but they're all so beautiful. They swatch really well. They're very soft and creamy. I have a couple more eyeshadow products that I wanted to show you all. These are by Urban Decay. These are their single eyeshadows. I saw Jamie Genevieve use these on one of her videos. She's actually used these in a couple of her videos. These colors are to die for. I typically don't buy single eyeshadows from Urban Decay unless it is their Moon Dust eyeshadows, because those are some of my all-time favorite glittery eyeshadows. And these Urban Decay single eyeshadows are pricey. They're around $18 each. This first one is called Spike. This is just like a really nice burnt orange color, and then this other one is called Relish. These are so insanely creamy and soft. So there are the two colors. So you have Spike and then Relish, and here are them swatched. I mean, look at that. I just think these are gonna be absolutely gorgeous transitioning from summer to fall and even into winter. I want to move to foundation because I have bought a lot of foundations recently. I only have 3, but I feel like that's like a lot for me, especially ones that are quite high end. So the first one I got, you guys are probably gonna laugh at me because my fiance actually bought this for me when we did our Sephora haul together, where he picked out products for me. He accidentally bought this one instead of the Power Fabric, which I love that foundation, but I had to return the other one because I didn't think it would work out for my skin until I got a sample of it, and I just fell in love with the way it looked. So this is by Giorgio Armani. This is the Luminous Silk Foundation. I have it in the shade number 5. The colors on this are so freaking weird. You have to go in store and try them because the range of 4s in this foundation are so much darker than the 5s. The packaging on this is absolutely gorgeous. It is so pretty. You have a frosted glass bottle, and then you have a nice pump at the top. Now this gives your skin definitely a luminous glow. Coming from someone who is oily, I have tried this before. I had to get a sample because I did not want to spend and fork out the money for this and not like it. I do really like it. It doesn't last all day on me, and that's okay. I really got this for those days that I just really want a dewy luminous finish that's not super full coverage. It's a beautiful foundation. It is expensive, so definitely definitely make sure to get a sample if you have been wanting to try this. Going along with that foundation, I also found this in the Giorgio Armani section. This is the Fluid Sheer. I got it in the color number 2. So this is a liquid illuminator. You can use this on its own. You can also use this mixed in with foundation. I've been loving the glowy chest and glowy neck and glowy shoulders and glowy face. It's just been something I've been going through recently. So I wanted to get this. It looks gorgeous on the skin on its own. This is the perfect color of like a light champagne. It's very, very lightweight, so it's not going to feel super heavy. So that is what it looks like. It just gives your skin such a nice glow. It's so natural looking. There's no chunks of shimmer in here or anything, which is why I like mixing this in with foundation, because it's not going to make me look like a glitter bomb all over my face. This is a really great universal product and very versatile, which is why I wanted to pick it up. The other two foundations that I got are completely different than the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. These are very full coverage, very matte, very long lasting, which again, you guys know I love also. This first one is by Laura Mercier. This is the Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear Foundation. I've heard nothing but amazing things about this. It's a medium to full coverage that leaves a matte finish that's never dull or flat. So I really like that. I love a good matte finish, but not something that looks super, super drying on my skin. So this is what the foundation looks like. It has like a little design on the cap, and then it does have a pump. I love foundations that have a pump. There's a gorgeous glass bottle that's frosted, and this feels really, really nice on the skin. I did test this in store just to make sure I had the right color. I purchased this in number 2 and 1 Cashew, which is the same color I wear in Double Wear. So I am hoping I love this. So my last foundation that I got has been the one that I've been wanting to try out since I saw the sneak peeks of this on Instagram when some influencers went on a trip with YSL. This is the All Hours Foundation. It says it's up to 24-hour wear, flawless matte, full coverage, and oil free. Now I'm gonna be quite honest with you, this shade range of this is absolutely horrendous. They're really not inclusive with their shade range, which really upsets me. I wish more companies would extend their shade range to make sure that it fits a wide variety of people, because there are customers with all different backgrounds that want to try out new products. But with that being said, I am very excited to try this. I got the color B20. So this also has a nice pump. It is also a frosted glass bottle. This does oxidize. I have tested it out in store and it oxidized like crazy. So this looks way too light for me, but I can reassure you that this will dry down darker than it looks in the bottle. I wanted to try out another translucent loose setting powder. I love loose setting powders and I feel like I can never have enough translucent ones. So I picked up the Too Faced Born This Way Erythral Setting Powder. This of course goes along with the Born This Way foundation and concealer. I have the foundation, I do not have the concealer, but this looks absolutely gorgeous on so many people's skin. It kind of gives you more of a brightening effect on your skin. This says it's infused with coconut water as well as alpine rose that helps brighten and boost skin's radiance, as well as hyaluronic acid for a smoother, more youthful appearance. I think this is also cool because there's like a little sifter at the top of this. I don't know how it's really gonna work with dispensing products, but I wanted to try it out. I've also been really keen to try out their matte one, which is coming out soon, I believe, as part of their new peach collection, but I wanted to try this one out first just to see how I liked it. Another Too Faced product, this is the Papa Don't Peach Peach Infused Blush. I don't know what's taking me so long to get this because I love the little trio they came out with the highlighter, the blush, as well as the bronzer that smells like peaches, and this one is so beautiful. I was kind of on the fence about this because it looks quite similar to NARS Orgasm, which I don't really use that often, but then when I swatched them in store side by side, they are quite different, and this one is definitely more peachy and a lot more beautiful in my opinion than NARS Orgasm. And of course this smells like peachos. It smells delicious. The formula on this is very, very nice and smooth. There are no visible chunks of glitter in here, but it is a nice satin finish blush. So there it is on my middle finger. Here is swatched. There is the color. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and again so different than NARS Orgasm, which I really don't reach for. I love blushes that have more of a satin sheen to them, and this color is to die for. These are the ones that I definitely reach for. This color reminds me a lot of MAC Cantaloupe, which is a pro color, but this one again has that kind of satin sheen to it, which I think is gorgeous. MAC Cantaloupe is one of my favorites, so I have a feeling I'm really gonna love this. I think we all know by now it would not be a haul of mine without mentioning some highlighters, so I definitely picked up a couple more. This first one is by Ciate London. This is their Glow 2 highlighter. This is in the color Starburst. They have another one that's a little bit more pinky toned, but of course I got the champagne gold. The packaging on these is just a bigger version of their Glow 2 blushes, which I also really, really like, and this highlighter is so intense. I saw at Gem Beauty they are releasing a couple more colors of this, which I'm so excited about. So okay, this is in the color Starburst. It's a little bit glittery, I'm not gonna lie. There are like micro flecks of glitter in there, but it's like so beautiful on the skin. You're not even gonna notice it really because they're not super, super chunky. It's such a fine reflect of glitter. It's very similar to like a MAC Reflex, just infused in a highlighter, and it's gorgeous on the cheekbones. So I know I'm gonna absolutely love this. Now this next highlighter is totally not necessary, but I really wanted to add to my collection of the Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizers. I have number 1 and 2 from the Glowing Gardens collection that came out at least a year and a half ago. They did make those colors permanent, so I do have 1 and 2, but I saw that they came out with a beautiful gold color and I just had to get it. So this is number 3. This is the gold version. Look at how just gorgeous that is. This is so insanely expensive for what it is, but it is a Dior product, so just keep that in mind. There's number 3, and then you guys can just see, look at that. Oh my goodness gracious, that is just my perfect highlighter. This formula also is just gorgeous on the skin. It doesn't emphasize texture. You can really build these up as well, and again there are 2 lighter colors as well as a 4th color which is more bronzy, but this is just such a gorgeous gold. I had to add it to my collection. I totally forgot about a new concealer I got. So this is the Dior Skin Forever Camouflage Everlasting Concealer. I got this in the color number 11 Cream, which I think has more of a neutral undertone. I am obsessed with the Dior Skin Foundation. It is so beautiful on the skin. I know it's a super hyped up product and it is quite pricey for a foundation, but it makes your skin look so airbrushed. It's probably one of the most beautiful foundations that I've ever worn on my skin, to be quite honest with you. I don't use it a lot because it is quite expensive. The consistency on this concealer is so insanely full coverage, and it feels exactly like the foundation, where it's just gonna blur out all your pores, which that foundation does. I feel like this is gonna be a really great brightening concealer as well, just because of the color of this. It's more of a neutral to yellow tone, so it's really gonna brighten up under my eyes, and this is full coverage, so I cannot wait to pair this with the foundation. Moving on to lip products, I did pick up a couple more lip pencils. These are both by Urban Decay, and these are their 24/7 Glide-On lip pencils. So I have the color Liar and Uptight. I do have a couple other colors from Urban Decay, and I just love the formula. They're so creamy and they last so long on the lips. So this first one, Liar, was also a recommendation from Jamie Genevieve. She wears this a ton with the other lipstick I'm gonna show you. So this is in the color Liar. It's a really nice kind of cool toned mauve color. I think it's gonna go very well with a lot of different nude lipsticks. And then the other one I got is called Uptight. This was in recommendation from Shani Grimond, which I also adore. So this is Uptight right here. It's just a really nice warm tone nude that's gonna go with so many different nude lipsticks. I feel like these are both very versatile in terms of the undertone of both of these, that are just gonna go with so many different nudes that I have. So I wanted to add these to my collection as well. Speaking of Jamie, she wears this lipstick all the freaking time, and I just had to pick it up because of her. This is by Tarte. These are their Rainforest of the Sea Color Splash lipsticks, which I have a couple of these, and I was always on the fence of getting this lipstick, but it always seemed too light for me. But the way she wears it with the lip liner underneath makes it look so freaking beautiful. This is in the color Skinny Dip. This packaging of these lipsticks is absolutely gorgeous. It's a blue marbled packaging, and then this is what the color looks like. I believe this is the lightest color in the whole range of Color Splash lipsticks, so that's what it looks like. It's a really pretty color. I just really hope I can wear this and pull it off. I think we all know me when it comes to gloss. It's like my favorite lip product ever. This first one is by BECCA. These are the Liquid Crystal Lip Topper Glow Gloss. I got this in the color Champagne Dream times Bellini. These are limited edition, and I do have the Rose Quartz one, which is gorgeous. I think I like this better than the other one. This is what it looks like. Isn't that just stunning? It just reflects so many different colors. It's like a really nice gold base, and then the reflex in it are like a gold and pink. It's gonna be so hard to see on camera because it's just something you need to experience in person, but there is the gloss. It's a very nice light color. You can wear this on top of a lot of different things, but just the dimension and the shift that this has, I think it's gonna be so beautiful on the lips. Marc Jacobs makes some of my absolute favorite lip gloss formula. This is the Enamored High Shine Gloss Lip Lacquer, and I have it in the color Moon Glow. I have so many of the other ones, and I don't know why I haven't gotten this one yet, because this looks so freaking similar to White Russian by Buxom, which lives in my purse. I wear that every day to work and I love it. But this is again in the color Moon Glow, and it is so pretty. I love Buxom White Russian, but I just adore the formula of the Marc Jacobs one, so I just had to pick this one up. This is a very light nude. This is not as milky as White Russian. These are so freaking glossy. It is insane, but they do not feel sticky or tacky. They just glide on, and they are very long lasting. So I had to get this so I can wear it to work. The last lip product I got is also a gloss, but this one's very unique. This is the Too Faced Melted Latex Liquefied High Shine Lipstick. So this looks like a liquid lipstick in terms of the pigmentation of it, but it is a glossy like lip lacquer. I got this in the color Peekaboo, which is like the nudie pink of the collection, and I just thought this would be really pretty. I just wanted to try it out. The applicator of this is very interesting. It's one of those ones that has like a hole and a divot in the applicator, so you can really get a lot of product. This feels quite sticky and tacky, so I'm a little nervous about how this is gonna feel on my lips, but the pigmentation is there. So there's the color Peekaboo. It's just a really nice nude pink. I think it's gonna be perfect for everyday wear, especially to work also. I just love throwing something on that's super easy in the mornings when I get ready. So the only skincare product that I got is a moisturizer. This is the CLAMCLOW Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer, and I have this in the color Nude Glow. They do have a couple of other colors. They have like a pearl one as well as a bronzy one, but I really wanted to get this one. I got a little sample of this and I loved it under my foundation. This is just to give your skin such a gorgeous luminous glow, especially when you wear this under your foundation, which is what I got it for. So I wanted to try this out and get the full size. I love the way it smells, the way it feels, the way it looks on my skin, so I just had to pick the big one up. I did get one brush, and this is by Kat Von D. This is her Edge Concealer Brush number 40. I specifically got this for my nose contour because the brush I use now for my nose contour is actually a brush you can only get in the UK, I believe, and I want to be able to use something that you can all go out and get, and I've heard that this is great for nose contour, so I wanted to pick it up and try it out. This is what it looks like up close. I would definitely not use this for concealer because it is so small. It comes to a nice point, so I feel like you can really get into your nose, but you can also kind of blend it down because it is a little bit fluffier towards the bottom. So I just thought this would be a great shape for contouring my nose. So I have no idea how this is gonna work. We'll see how it goes. I just thought the shape of this was very nice. It feels very soft. The last brush that I got is by Sephora. This is the Veramona and Sephora Cake and Bake Sponge. I wanted to try this out to clean up my contour as well as bake under my eyes. I will normally just use either a contour brush from Real Techniques or just my other sponge that I use, but I wanted to try out something that has a flat edge to it. I've never seen anything like this, and I just wanted to give it a go. It is more pricey for a sponge. We'll see if it's any good. And then last but not least, I thought this was so cool, so I wanted to try this out. I saw someone at makeup school using this, and it worked so amazingly, so I wanted to see if I could use this in the morning for my brushes. This is the Sephora Collection Dry Clean Instant Dry Brush Cleaner Spray. When you spray your brush with this, your brush will be dry. There's no like liquid or wetness or dampness to it at all, but once you swirl your brush into like a paper towel or a napkin, all of the color comes off and your brush is still dry. I don't know what it is about this, but it freaking works and it's ingenious, especially for someone like me who really just wants to clean her brushes very quickly in the morning, doesn't want to wait for it at all to dry. So I wanted to try this out. Again, I've seen it work. So that's gonna be it for the Sephora haul. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all really liked it. If there's anything else you want me to try, or if there's a specific product you want me to make a video on specifically, let me know it down below. And also leave me a comment down below on what some of your recent purchases from Sephora are, or what's on your loves list or in your shopping cart. Again, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it and you like Sephora hauls, make sure to give this a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all so very much, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!